Hi guys, this is lesson number 62 from our CorelDRAW training course series. In this exercise, we are going to learn how to create two-sided business card in CorelDRAW. As you can see in my screen, I have a very beautiful card design, and this is the front side. And if I will click on the page 2, you can see that this is the back side of the card. So the first thing, we will create document with 2 pages. And before we design this card, we will set the guideline around our card for the safe side of printing. So the text and the picture that you will use will be inside the guideline. So once they will print, it will give them allowance around the edges to cut. So let's get started. To take the size, we'll go to the File, New. Previously I set this size, so it is already there. In our previous lesson, we took business card, that is the standard size in CorelDRAW, and we created a card with this size. But this time we are going to customize our card size, because all the time you will not print the business card with the CorelDRAW standard business card size. Sometimes the clients or customer, they require their own size, so you can set custom size for the business card. So we are not going to use this size. I will go to the custom and we will give our own size. I will choose centimeter. In centimeter, this is the CorelDRAW standard size, 8.89 by 5.08. We are going to assign our own size. So I will type here 8.9 by 5.1. That's also the business card size commonly used. And since we have a front and back, so we will choose 2 pages, landscape, and then click OK. Once I will click OK, the document will be created with a specific size. Since we have already same size, I am going to cancel. So this document is having same size. You can see 8.9 by 5.1 centimeter. So the first thing, we are going to assign the guideline. For this thing, you will go to the View, Snap to, and make sure that the guideline and object is checked. Then create one box. Using rectangle tool, create small square, and here we will assign the size 0.3 to 0.5 cm. You can set the margin around. I am going to type here 0.3, that will be 3 mm, and hit enter. So now our square, it's been resized 0.3 by 0.3 cm. This is what we need to set in the corner. Our object snap is active. Double click to create one rectangular box with the document size. We don't need outline. We can right click here, but the object is there. Now we are going to take this, hold it from the corner, and just snap it here. Press plus key and hold it from this corner, this duplicate, and keep it at the bottom here. Now we can set our guideline. We have a ruler here. If you cannot see the ruler, you can go to the View and make sure that ruler is checked. So I can just click and drag and snap it this way, vertically also. Once again. This is how we set our guideline. This is a simple and easy method. Now we can delete these small squares. Now here, one object we have already, that is a rectangular box, and we are going to create our design. This curve I am going to make with the box. Alright, here you can use round corner. Okay, that is enough. And we will use contour tool to give inset or offset. Under shadow tool we have contour, and click and drag, and that is more than enough. We can rotate 45 degree. Click it, and here we have rotation 45 and hit enter. Let's move this a little bit to the side. Okay, here we have another shape. For this thing we can create line. just draw a single line, but you need to match the alignment. It should be with this angle. Okay, and from this side here we have a background area, light green. Create rectangular shape, click on rectangle. To bring it in the center from the top and from the bottom, once it is selected, you can select the shape that we have on the back. Click on pick tool, press shift key and select this shape. Now this new rectangular box and the rectangle we created previously is selected. So we need to center, press E to center vertically, and you can see here align and distribute, and that thing we have here. Align center vertically, press E. Align center horizontally, press C. And there is also other keys that you can try. So now it is exactly in the center. If this rectangular box is here and we will use smart fill, it might not work for this shape, the one we have rounded rectangle. So for this thing we are going to create two lines based on this rectangle. Okay, click on pick tool, and this object we can delete. We can expand this way. Now we are going to use smart fill to get the objects, to get the shapes. Before we use the smart fill, we can apply outline to this, because this object in the box we don't have outline with that. So right click here. Now go to the smart fill and fill this area. This is the second one. This area also we need, and here for the telephone and email we will create this as well. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 shapes. Now around things, objects we can delete. Go to the pick tool, we don't need this, and even these lines we can delete. Now our basic structure is ready. We are going to fill color. So let's fill black color here. From the top it's light, from the bottom it's dark. So I will select this shape, go to interactive fill, click and drag. Alright, if we want we can choose color directly from the swatch and drag it to this square this way. Maybe darker. Okay, so this is how we fill color. This object also we are going to fill with the interactive fill. Go to the pick tool, select this object, interactive fill. Okay, but if we want we can use eyedropper from interactive fill. So I will click on this square, click on node color drop down, choose eyedropper, and I want to fill this color from the top. Okay, click here, click on this square, once again click, choose eyedropper, and this time I want from the bottom this color, and then close it. So this is how easy to fill the object. This side here we need light color, so select this object, and if we want just a solid color we can use eyedropper tool directly. I can click on eyedropper and I can choose color from this area and click inside the shape I want to fill. Now here we have another shape. Click on pick tool, select it. First of all I am going to add white color. White color is filled, and if we want similar green we can press Ctrl key and we can mix with the white. Press Ctrl key and click on this green here, so that color is added. Now we have outline around all object. We can right click here, right click on this small square to remove outline. Okay, at the back here we have object, and we can also remove the outline from that. So this how the front side is ready. Now we are going to add simple text that you can use text tool. I have here text I am going to use. There is a simple logo that I created with the circle and rectangle. We'll just place it here. Make sure that your logo and text is inside these guidelines. Now it is in the bottom. We can go to the object, order to front of the page. Okay, and this side here we have 3 characters that I took from the text and glyph. You can see here we have a lot of characters, and I use this category, this font, wingdings. Okay, so you can also use that. I'm going to move object order to front of the page. You can use also shortcut Control Home from your keyboard. So the front side is ready. We'll go to the other side, and here we have this shape. It's almost the same, only the corner is not there. So we can duplicate that things. Press Shift key, select this object and this as well. Control C. Go to page 2 and Control V. Now here we need to fill this side. Use mirror horizontally, and this is very simple. You can go to the shape tool, just snap it there, and it's done. Now here we have same logo, company name and slogan. Control Home, bring it to the front, and there is a website and QR code. Also I can move it. Control Home. So this how easily we created this two-sided card using simple shapes, color and text. That's all for now. I hope you enjoy this lesson and try to practice. Guys, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and click on the bell button so you will always get notification once I will upload new video. Thank you.